Guyo mama yo mama go Welcome, welcome. This is a recap of a session that I just had. And well, before I start this recap, let me start some transcription because I want to use this for my email that I'm going to send out. Check 1 2. Okay, there we go. We had a beautiful Unravel session. And this session was all about unraveling the sacral energy. And we went into what that means. What is the sacral energy? What is the sacral energy, and what is the importance of tapping into it? The sacral energy, the energy of creativity, the energy of relationship, the energy of sex, the energy of creative expression, and the energy of responding to what we see in the world. And in the session, we sang together. In the session, we moved in order to unravel, in order to experience all parts of the sacral. And I love what came up because what goes on in the sacral could be very vulnerable, could be very dormant, turned off. And the beauty of creative expression and the beauty of artistry is to move into the expression of what it feels like to be dormant, the expression of what it feels like to be limited, and use that as creative expression in order to get free, in order to get open, in order to get into that space where we can decide more on sharing our turn on and being guided by turn on. And so in this session we had a few shares, and I want to share some of the summary of that share. We had one person who grapples with the truth of sacral definition and what that means in having emotion around that, having an emotional atmosphere around the sacral expression. Feelings of inadequacy, feelings of seeking validation, feelings of tapping into the truth of that their authority coming from the gut, coming from the guttural response. And it was so beautiful to experience the different shades of what people spoke about, because the sacral is not always this turned on alive thing. But we want to get to that turned on alive thing. We want to get there. So how do we get there? And one person shared the experience of the sacral, of the belly, and the experience of the gut, and the groin, and the root, and how that can be tightened sometimes, and the journey of softening that belly, and softening that perineum, and softening that space, and allowing for the relaxation in that space to be real, to be true. And during this session, we went into a space also of using vocal toning as a way to express. At times, these topics can be very touchy to use English language for, but toning and creating sound is such a powerful experience to articulate what one is feeling. So instead of sharing this okay, my sacral feels, one person used the word sluggish. And so how can we express a sluggish feeling of the sacral? And going into having fun with how do you express a sluggish feeling in the sacral. And giving this sound creates a movement in the body, creates an access in the body. And this is the importance of not only expressing what is not sluggish, but also expressing what is sluggish, expressing what is messy, and using that in expression. And it was beautiful to have Jesse there on the call too, because we went through a journey of layers and singing layers into the microphone. And we actually recorded a piece, we recorded a song. live in front of everybody, step by step, as I guided each person into exploring their parts through vocal tone. We went into recording, and Jesse created a song that I'm going to play right now for you. This song was created through first listening, feeling, and going through that journey of being in the Unravel call and expressing and moving and creating pathways to even feel the truth of what is going on in the sacral. And in that feeling of the truth of what is going on in the sacral, we used that presence to speak tones and to share tones into the microphone, and I recorded it one layer, then involved everybody into finding their own note, and then we went into another layer where I played back that same layer, and Jessie sang another layer of sound on top of that. And then it ended with her singing a third layer. And I'm going to play the audio that came from Jessie going through the whole process of Unravel, and also singing the truth of her being into the mic. And I'll add before I play this is that there was one last take that we took that wasn't on the microphone. Or rather, it wasn't live. We had closed the call down, and we decided to do one more expression without the group viewing. And Jessie just went in. She went deep into her emotional content, and she started to wail, and tears came up, and she couldn't sing, so she was just crying. And then while she was crying, I asked her to, hey, can you sing that into the mic? And she started to bring all that emotion into the recording, so you will hear that too. And I feel like that journey was, to me, I was experiencing Jessie open up. I was experiencing her really deeply have access to her emotional body and sing the truth of it into the microphone. And I think the beauty of this recording that you will hear in a moment is that the energy of our entire experience together can be felt, can be encapsulated in this recording. You can get a sense of the experience of Unravel through this recording. Okay, here we go. Private VIP listen to Jessie's Unravel that we recorded live during our session. Here we go. Coming to your decision. Make sure that this is coming through. during this particular layer, she couldn't sing. It was just tears, and just allowing those tears to flow. And then within that, I requested that she bring those tears into a sound. There we have it. That was recorded today during our Unravel session. Coming to your decision. Yes, so I love this process of tuning into the truth of Jesse's heart, going through that process of movement. We went into expression. We had a little conversation, which created the opening and the pathway for these vocals to come out and for this ambient, deeply emotional, expressive track to be made very quickly. We got about 4 tracks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 layers. And it sounds so full where it is. This session, this Unravel session that we just had, makes me really truly feel into doing an in-person event that is solely creating music through vocal tones. And Jessie brought that up after the session, where she was just like, "Oh, can you just do this?" I feel like it is a very important thing to be able to have a place where we can express all parts of ourselves and go deep into the aspects of our heart, our sacral, our root, our crown, and be able to sing those parts of our bodies. What to speak of being able to sing our organs, being able to sing the atmosphere in the room that we're in, and being able to affect the atmosphere through our sound, through our song. This is what lights me up. This is what lights me up to be able to not only do that in my own being, but also experience that happening for those that come into my Unravel sessions. To have another outlet, have another possibility where healing can happen through the tool of your voice, which we have, which we can use to vibrate our body and cause a vibration inside of our own body. And be able to get that feedback from our own physical system. And to know what those parts of your body sounds like, so you can really tune into your sacral. the sound of the sacral. We can tune into the root, make the sound of the root, which is kind of below the body. And next week on Tuesday, we'll be going into Shango, or the Confidence Center. And we might touch on desire too. Going all the way up to the crown, going all the way up to this part of the body. And so these are all places where you can move into different aspects of the body, different aspects of the sound. And by doing that, you can bring balance to the crown. You can resonate balance in the heart. You can resonate balance in your sacral through the use of your own voice. And so these are some of the things that we experienced on our Unravel session. The next session will be on Tuesday. That is Tuesday, Tuesday, August 13th at 11:30. I will have another special guest that day. A wonderful artist by the name of Jenny DeLillo. And she will be in town finishing her project, her album with me. And we're going to use that Unravel session to prepare us for the rest of our journey together. And so you're invited to be there. Unravel is a paid session, and you can RSVP at this link to join in. And express with us. You can buy a single ticket just for the August 13th session, or you can buy a ticket for all 4 sessions, of which you'll get the replay of the ones that you've missed so far. Sending love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being in the circle. Grateful for you, and looking forward for more opportunity to unravel and experience song and movement with you. I'm going to close with the loop that I created earlier at the beginning of this live stream. Let's play. Sacral continue to unravel, thrive. May your turn on continue to be expressed in how you move through the world. May your creativity continue to be expressed, flowed, and may both the blocks in your expression and the freedom in your expression find a pathway into expression. Sending love from here in LA. One love.